G'day. We're just kicking back here, relaxing, and set up camp at a place in Ravenshoe in Queensland. We've got 4 days here, and it's a pretty laid back atmosphere. It's nice and quiet here. There's only 2 other people in the whole park as well as us, and one of them looks like a permanent, but they're far away from us, so we've got the whole place to ourselves just about, which is pretty nice. But yeah, like I said, 4 days here at Ravenshoe, and we're going to spend the next 3 days of that just driving around the whole district, checking things out and seeing what there is to see. Powered and water site. I think we got 4 nights for just on around about $120 or something like that. There's fire pits on a lot of the sites. We didn't get one, we didn't think we were going to need it. And funnily enough, it's only about 20 degrees at the moment, so it's bloody freezing. Just going for a bit of a wander down to the creek that runs past here. I'm not sure what the name of that is, but it's a beautiful area. And then you've got this whole area here, unpowered. Morning! Day 3 at Ravenshoe, and we've headed off this morning after a nice sleep last night. Beautiful, peaceful nights. They've been a bit cold though. We're going to have a look at Dinner Falls and the crater in Mountain Hypipamee National Park. Can't really see that through the trees, but that's the Barren River down there. First stop is at Dinner Falls, and after you get down to there, the track does continue on and it goes all the way to the crater, and that's where we're heading now. There is a wire short distance from the car park. To the right goes down to Dinner Falls, and to the left goes to the crater. But if you go to the right, you go to Dinner Falls, you can continue on to the crater from there. The track's pretty well defined, it's easy to follow. It is a little rough in spots, a lot of tree roots and rocks to step over. So you got to watch your footing so you don't trip. But other than that, it's a relatively easy walk. A couple of little climbs, nothing too severe. This old bugger can handle it. So just got a wow from Michelle. We just arrived at the crater. I might point out, haven't got my usual footwear on. We actually got decent shoes on to do these walks. It's a bit slippery and the thongs could be causing problems. Mount Hypipamee crater. It's 58 metres down to the water surface, and then the water is 73 metres deep. Good morning, day 4 at Ravenshoe, and it's another beautiful day here. We're heading off on a walk this morning to Little Millstream Falls. There's a couple of lookouts, and it's only a 700 metre round trip, so it's a relatively easy one. It's very overgrown here. Got a fair bit of rain, so I guess that's why. Michelle's a little freaked out by all the overgrowth. Jesus! Should have bought me a machete. That's a pretty impressive falls. Little Millstream. Turkeys everywhere. I didn't know they can fly.
No, that's scary.
Morning! We're just on a bit of a drive. We're actually up at Ravenshoe at the moment, and we're on a bit of a drive out to Tully Gorge. And also we're going down to Koombooloomba Dam to have a look at that later on. Jeez, it's peaceful out here. Seen heaps of bush turkeys on the drive in too. The whole area here is no smoking. Another one of those oh wow moments, according to Michelle.
Wow, wow, even.
set Michelle out front to catch all the cobwebs. I think we're definitely the first people through here this morning. Like I said before, you wouldn't want to be trying to get through this bush without sticking to the track. The scrub's just so thick. This track actually leads to the Tully River. That's pretty specific. End of walk. That's where we were over there on top of the rock face where you can see the river. Well, that's the Tully Gorge lookout. We're up at Koombooloomba Dam. And I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, Koombooloomba. Got emergency service down there in the river doing training for recovery, vehicle recovery from the river. G'day. Well, today's day 4 at Ravenshoe at the Tall Timbers. I suppose you call it a caravan park, but it's not very much like one, as you can see behind me. But yeah, today's our last day here. Tomorrow we move on and we head towards Palm Cove, which is only about 130 odd k away. But that's where we are for the next couple of weeks, catching up with family and friends and so on, and basically kicking back and relaxing. We're staying in Palm Cove, so it's going to be pretty full-on cafes and pubs, I think, most of the time. But yeah, basically, like I said, this closes off our Ravenshoe video, and you'll need to stick around to see what else we get up to. And if you like our stuff and what we get up to, just remember to subscribe if you would, please, and follow us on Facebook, and we really appreciate that, and it goes a long way to encouraging us to keep going. Thanks very much, and see you later.